Hey y'all, so it's Alexis Samaniana back with another story time, y'all. So this story time gonna be about the time that I put my nose inside one of my friends' business. And to be honest, it was well deserved because, babe, one fight, all fight over here, okay? This is a guy she used to talk to. So basically, y'all, we gonna give them some names. So it was 3 girls on that side, 1 boy. So the girls that we gonna give, one girl name gonna be Turtle, one name gonna be Teeth, one name gonna be Miss Girl, and the boy name gonna be Red. So mind you now, I'm gonna give y'all a little background on these people. Now, Turtle is somebody that I knew for a good little minute, y'all. We kind of like got off, I don't know if we got off on a good foot, wrong foot, I cannot even remember, but I just know that we had a past with talking to the same guy. We would talk to this same guy, y'all, and this girl could not stand me. Now, I think I mentioned him before when I said Man Man and Tan Tan. I think it was Man Man. I think I did, but I'm trying to figure out which one I had named Man Man, which one I named Tan Tan. But just know, remember I told you I had an ex that was kind of like a first love. A kid first love, childhood first love. She used to talk to him. And remember I told her I used to be his best friend, but we was best friends with benefits and we used to do stuff and all type of stuff like that. No, we did not have none of that stuff, but it was like some kid games, kissing and still talking while he had girlfriends and stuff like that. And I used to ruin his relationships. Yeah, she was one of the relationships that I had ruined. And because I was being petty, like I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I was being petty because I felt like if the girl thinks she bigger than the program, then she got to go. Because one thing about it, two things for sure, I come first. And every single time, I came first except for one time. But she was one girl that could not stand me. She couldn't stand me, but she started liking me when I got into this fight at the parade. Remember I told y'all about the parade fight and I fought this girl to do witchcraft. Her mama do witchcraft and stuff. And she was one of the girls, like when my cousin didn't jump in, she was snapping. She was on some stuff like, man, why this happened? Like, she was like, really, I ain't gonna front. She ain't had my back, but she kind of like was pissed about how the situation went. Plus, she got on Facebook in the comments and she was defending me a little bit when it came to the girls that was trying to, you know, do too much or whatever like that. She was defending me. And I can really salute her for that because most girls, when it comes to their men, they don't play by their man. She is one girl that don't play by her man, but in that situation, she knew I needed a shoulder. And even though I was the type of girl that, you know, your man is my man, at that little specific point right there, she still was there, which I can salute her for just that, okay? Now, Teeth is a girl I went to school with. Like, she been cool ever since I met her. She been a vibe. We never got into it, no nothing, but them two is friends. Been long-term friends for a long time or whatever like that. And then Miss Girl. Now, let me talk about Miss Girl, y'all. And if you're watching this video, girl, you my babe. Like, she knows she my babe now. But back then, y'all, we used to bump heads a lot. So let me give y'all a little tea. Because I do got to give y'all the story time about when I got into it. When I was supposed to be fighting Miss Girl. And I was supposed to have been fighting her best friend at the time. But I'm going to just give y'all a little rundown on the situation. Now, Miss Girl is a girl that went to high school with me, y'all, and I'm about to describe her, y'all. She was very loud. She was cool as hell, but she was very loud. Like, y'all know some people that's very loud, that do too much, that would intimidate you just by the way that they talk, by the way that they move. She was very, like, little as in size, but you can kind of tell, like, she can kind of back up what she talking about. So it was kind of intimidating, like, with her period, because she just was loud, okay, y'all? So when we was in high school together, she had ended up coming to Savannah High, and she was more close with my best friend at the time than me. Like, they'll go, like, they'll get, because I'll be getting to school late. They'll already be to school when they got the bus. They'll go walk off campus. They'll go do what they do. She'll go meet up with the boy she was, like, best friends with or whatever like that. And all of them, they'll be just be kicking it, taking pictures and stuff like that. I don't get to the school last. Mind you now, Miss Girl was best friends with this girl. Remember I told you on one of my story times, the best friend story time, when I was like, it's this, I forgot what I named her, but remember I told her she was phony, and every time me and my best friend would fall out, she'll be reporting stuff to my best friend saying like, oh, where you at, or sending her pictures and stuff of me and my other crew and asking her where she was at. And remember I told you I seen this girl in the mall, and she was kind of like saying how she don't mess with them. That's the girl I'm talking about. So she was best friends with Miss Girl. So y'all, me and this girl was cool. Like, she'd talk to me. We took pictures together. I think I used to call her my little twin. Like, I forgot. Like, I think I used to call her my little twin because we both were skinny and stuff. And we used to always just, like, pose for the camera. Okay? But, yeah, we was cool. But at school, like, as she had left school and stuff like that, I forgot when the tension started. But I just know that, y'all, we ended up like falling out. I think she just like, I don't know what it was. Like I told you, I feel like with a lot of girls, and if I can sit here and tell y'all why I did, I wouldn't have an answer, because I honestly just don't know. Sometimes the beef used to just used to happen. Okay, so y'all, she was one girl that used to be on Facebook talking cash money stuff about me, like wanting to fight me. And I'm not gonna front, y'all, the girl was giving bully. She was giving bully, and I'm about to explain to y'all. Like I keep telling y'all before, and I know y'all probably don't believe me, but back in school I was shy. Baby, middle school, I was shy. I didn't crack my egg until 9th grade. But I still was shy. Probably, as I fully cracked my egg, was probably 11th, 12th grade year, baby. I still was shy. It still took me a minute. As in me joining all the sports, never happened. Never will. Tried out for cheerleading, tryouts. Didn't go through, because guess what, y'all? The scenes was inside of our tryouts. So I'm like, you know what? It's too much attention. I'm good. I'm good. All right. So I just never went back. But anyways, she was always on Facebook running her mouth. Now at this time, like I told you, I'm gonna give y'all a brief summary. I'm not gonna bring the other girl in. That's gonna be a whole nother story time. But this other girl, she was best friends with or whatever like that, and I was supposed to fight them at a parade, but they ended up not showing up. And I was at my grandma's house. They wanted to come to my grandma's house. They wanted to fight. I was supposed to have fought both of them. I told y'all I always had my phase lined up. Phase lined up, babe. Parades coming around. Okay, fade. I'll fight you at 2 o'clock. Fight you at 4. Fight you at 8 a.m. Fight you by Popeyes. Fight you, babe. I had my phase lined up, babe. Little gays had my phase lined up. So y'all, she doing all the most on Facebook, which is Miss Girl. But it was like I ain't really paying no attention. I think I fed into it. I really did. If I could find some old screenshots of me and this girl going back and forth, I would most definitely put them on the screen throughout the video, y'all. So after that, y'all, as we got a little older, y'all, we ended up going to the same college. Okay, I went to a technical school, y'all, which is Savannah Tech, and she ended up going to that same school, y'all. And I remember it being my first few days. If y'all hear something about my mom. But as I'm going through my first few days, and like I told y'all, she was cool with the girl that the little messy one. She was best friends with her. They still was cool, but they'll fall out, get back cool, fall out, get back cool. And I'd be talking to the other one, and also I talked to her too, because it was kind of some stuff like, babe, that's old. They were just happy. We all was just happy because we all went to the same school during the same hours. Maya and Miss Girl had a car, and she kind of like stayed by me a little bit. So sometimes she'll offer rides. She'll be like, oh girl, I'll come and get you. Or what your class is? I'll come and get you. I'll come pick you up, y'all. She'll come and get me, and we'll be in the car, and we'll probably stop by to get something to eat. We'll go pick up her little best friend, and then we'll go to school on breaks. We'll probably we'll be together after school. We'll be together. Like, we wasn't like hanging out 25/8, but we was cool enough, y'all. So to be honest, y'all, we didn't even think about that stuff that happened when we was kids. Like, we didn't even think about that, okay? Then that was that. But we ended up fading away slowly, like stopped talking, because I think that I was done. I don't know what happened. I think I was done with my classes and I just didn't go back, or she kind of was done with her classes and didn't go back. I cannot remember. But we kind of like faded slowly. Plus her and her old best friend ended up falling out, and her old best friend was telling me the tea on what happened with them two, and that was that. So y'all, after that, babes, after that, y'all, as like I said, the story goes on. Let me give y'all the background on Red. Red is a guy that was on and off with my best friend or whatever like that. He cool, we cool. Like, ain't no deep nothing meaning for him. Now when it come to my side, it was me, my best friend. We just gonna say cuz my cousin was there, and we gonna just say ma or whatever. So y'all, I want to say, like I said, my best friend had a lot going on at this time, y'all. When I tell you she was jiggling guys, and she had the guys from different sides of the like she had this gang banger, that gang banger, that gang. I'm telling y'all, babe had no fear in her heart. When it came to talking to the guy out the west, talking to this girl here out the east, and talking to this one that bay in the seas, and this one over here that bay in the west, bay in the east, and all that, babe, she didn't care. She was up, she was there. When I tell you, baby girl had no fear in her heart. Okay, she survived through the survivors. Okay, so anyways, he was a guy that she was talking to that kind of like was like giving her mixed signals at first and then came back around. He came back around and then I think they had stopped talking after that. Can't remember, but I think they was on a little urge of on and off at this moment. But y'all, she's at work. He come in the store on the phone with his homegirls. His homegirls is the 3 girls that I named at the beginning of the story time, y'all. So bear with me. There's so many names to keep up with, but those are the girls that was his friends. They all was hanging. I started to notice that them 3 was hanging out a lot, which is Teeth, what I call her, Turtle, and Miss Girl. They was hanging out a lot or whatever. And so he come in the store. He's on FaceTime with them, and I think my best friend was on the phone with us. Like I told y'all, we used to always be on the phone, like at work, getting dressed, using the bathroom, taking a shower, no privacy whatsoever. We is on the phone. So we on the phone, and I hear him come up to the counter, and she kind of like being funny towards him, like I think she said something about she not ringing him up or talking smart to him. And the girls on the phone talking about something, oh yeah, Red, slap this, you need to slap that B, you need to slap that B, you need to slap her on her face or whatever. So the man when I was screaming at was Miss Girl. And I heard Turtle saying that too, so they laughing about it and stuff like that. And she kind of got into it a little bit with them, and he ended up leaving out the store. Now, mind you, her feelings was hurt, babe. I don't play with my friends, y'all. I don't play with my friends. Like, one thing about it, they gonna take the situation deeper than me, okay? No, that's right. One thing about it, I'm gonna take a situation deeper than them, okay? But I see that her feelings was hurt, and she did not like that. And mind you, my mind automatically went back to, oh, when me and Miss Girl got into it before, she was kind of giving bully. Like, babe, this is not that. And I got older babes. You not about to play with me like this ain't that. Like, you especially not about to say it to my best friend. Like, that's not gonna happen. So, y'all, the girl is on my spam page. Miss Girl is on my spam page, y'all. Like I said, we'll still text, like, still be... Okay. We'll still be kind of, like kind of cool a little bit. But, yeah. So, y'all... I know she's on my spam page. So, yeah, I got up on my spam page and I'm being petty. This me. So, I'm like, oh, yeah, I hate when, UGLYs be doing this and be doing that. When I tell you that girl jumped up in my comments in 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I said something about, like how she's UGLY. And the way that girl got up in them comments, it's like she was refreshing my page. Waiting on me because she knew I was gonna say something. So she ended up in the comments, oh, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Oh, I come to your house right now. Where you at? Where you at? Oh, you wanna fight? You wanna fight? Jumped up in my comments, on my spam comments, jumped up in my DM. Oh, what you wanna do? You wanna fight me? Oh, I come to your house right now. So y'all, like I said, I don't know what it is about these girls that I have like beef with this little attachment issue to come into my house. Or wanting to come to my house. And it's the thing, babes, y'all have to realize y'all have to stop going to people's house. Like, do you not know that they have the right? Okay, you shut up. And that's all I'm gonna say. So when she said that, like I said, I was kind of ignoring her at first. Like, we would go back and forth. I throw a little jazz at her, she'll throw a little jazz at me. And she had this little obsession with calling me an HOE and all that. And I was not an HOE. She just was on my spam page and she did see me like talk about a lot of guys on there. So, babe, I'm young and I'm turning. I'm living life, okay? And people that really can get on here, okay? I was living life. I was having me a time, okay? So, she was calling me an HOE, whatever. But the thing that caught my attention out of everything was, I'm about to come to your house. Be ready. Okay, cool. Okay, all right? So the first thing I did was I'm on the phone. I'm still on the phone with my friends as it's going down. My best friend about to get off of work. She said, oh, I'm on the way. My cousin, she was like, oh, babe, I'm about to get dropped off. Like, one thing about it, two things for sure, babe. When it comes to my friends and the drop of the dime, they on the way. Okay? So I'm in a house and I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. At this point, my friends done got there. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Time is literally going by. So I'm telling my mama, like, I'm about to fight this girl. And she like, no, you're not. Like, she be with the BS, but she be trying to diffuse the situation first. So she like, no, you're not. I'm like, yes, I am. So my stepdaddy got home, y'all. He outside with his homeboys or whatever like that. And she said she was outside like hours later. And what's so crazy is I knew it was taking her so long because I'm texting her, I'm like, where are you? I'm on the way. She was just picking up her rounds. She was picking up the 2 girls, Teeth and Turtle. So I'm like, okay, whatever. She told me she outside. I come outside, my stepdaddy and his homeboy holding us back or whatever like that. When I tell y'all, I look out the damn screen door, she's parking her car, reversing it, parallel parking. I got offended. My temper went up to 10 because you got the nerve to cut, not only cut in my house, but parallel park. Like, I was shocked. So I come busting out the door, and my stepdaddy, like, he's stopping me and stuff, and they down the window, they like, oh yeah, come outside, whatever. I'm like, hold on, don't go nowhere, because she was getting ready to pull off. I'm like, I guess when she seen all my friends come out the door, she's like, oh no, I'm like, no, don't pull off. So I'm texting her, I'm like, don't go nowhere. She was like, oh, just come this way. I said, no, don't go nowhere. She was like, I was like, matter of fact, meet me around the corner. She was like, okay, I'm on such and such street. Oh, babe. Stop. I don't know why that girl Nicole now that TV got me saying that. So y'all, oh my god, I come out the house, I'm furious. My stepdaddy and his friends trying to hold me back. I said, we just gonna call my stepdaddy because I don't want him to have no name on here because people messy. We just gonna say Bob. His name gonna be Bob. So I'm like, Bob, please let me go fight her. He like, no, Monty, no. Because he was so tired of me, y'all. I was fighting every other night, every other day. Always fighting. Always had some stuff going on. So he was drained. He was tired. So I'm like, Bob, you do not understand. I said, this girl used to talk to me all kind of ways in high school. She basically kind of like took part in kind of like bullying me a little bit. Like kind of intimidated me a little bit. I have to fight her. He like, so he thought about it, and he like, okay. I guess after I told him like, look, like, nah, babe, because she got too much mouth. She kind of like a bully a little bit. Like, I gotta get that with her. He like, okay, come on, let's go. We all went around the corner. My mama walked. She drove around the corner. My mama got out the car, and they walking up from down the street, and we walking from up here, and they walking from up here. So, they standing right there, facing us. My mama got the car. She right here in front of us, and she was like, oh, y'all not gonna fight. Like, what's going on? Like, y'all not gonna fight. And the friend, which is Turtle, like, oh, they're gonna fight. Like, we didn't come way out here for this. Like, they're gonna fight and all this and all that. So she's getting smart, and my mom is on her because it's like, oh, babe, what are you talking about? But then I see Miss Girl in the corner, quiet, and I'm just looking at her like, babe, we out here for me and you. We not out here for them. Did we let them talk? So all I know is, babe, I don't know if I see black, blue, yellow, orange. I jumped on her. I jumped on her, y'all. I did. I jumped on her and I tore her. I kind of did. Yeah, I did. So after I did, my best friend, as I was fighting her, my best friend took her spray from her because old girl had spray on her. She took it and she broke it. So after we like parted from each other, come to find out, y'all, my friend gave my mom gave a good slap to T. And then my cousin gave a good slap to her too because they kept yapping, running their mouth. They kept yapping. The friends kept yapping. So that was that. Walked off. Like, the fight happened. They talking their trash, going down the street. I got what I needed. I'm gone. I'm happy. As long as I get what I need, I'm happy. I go in the house, y'all. She's texting me. Come outside. Come back outside. Come back outside. Oh, we need to meet up. We need to rewind. We need to do that again. I'm like, babe. Now I can ignore you. Now, one thing about me, when I get what I want, you're not getting no more attention out of me. I'm not doing none of that, babe. I'm not pulling up, not doing none of that. Once I put my hands on you, that's it. Like, I'm not, it is what it is. Especially if I win, yeah, I'm not doing all that. So then her sisters are they like commenting and stuff like that, texting me on my DMs. Oh, when y'all jump my sister, when we catch you, we gonna bop, bop, bop. And I'm like, who jumped her? Nobody jumped her. So I'm telling my best friend, like, do not text them back. Why whole time? Because Turtle was in her DM talking about something. It's a shame your best friend fought. You got your best friend fighting your battles. Babe, Babe, what do you mean? Best friend fighting her battles, babe. Like, this is what it is with us. It ain't about no who fighting what battles. Like, that's my bitch. I'm her bitch. Like, when it came to me fighting, oh, she's coming outside, no question asked. And when it come to her, I don't care if it looked like I took her fave for her. I don't care. That's my best friend. That's my sister. And that goes for anybody. That goes for my biological sister, for the girls I just, like, my ones I'm real tight with. My best friends, when it comes to anything like that, when it comes to my folks, it might be a fave for them, and I might get impatient to take it from them. Hey, it is what it is. Like, it is what it is. So it's like, at the end of the day, y'all gotta realize when y'all really truly friends with somebody, I'm not saying jumping is good, but jumping is there for me. And it is what it is. Like, at this point, if my friend, like, if Nicole ever gets into a squabble or anything like that, or my cousin ever gets into a squabble or anything like that, or my girl or anybody gets into a squabble, you might as well go ahead and get your friend ready for me. Because if I'm not, if the fight not looking how I want to look, I'm jumping in. And even if it is looking the way I want to look, I'm still jumping in. So go ahead and get your little friend ready for me. Go ahead and just let them drink some water and get ready for me, because I'm already on the side. I'm already hyped. Matter of fact, I'm more hyped than my friend. I'm more hyped than my friend at this point. And it is what it is with me. So she's fussing back with the girl. I'm telling her not to entertain her. And I can understand why she was getting upset, because they kept saying that I fought for her. And she was more on the fact like, oh, babe, I'm not scared neither. Like, what you want to do with me? I'm not scary neither. I eventually convinced her to stop texting back. She ended up going home, and the next day I think her sisters was texting me too, like, oh yeah, we gonna catch you and we gonna jump you. And I'm like, okay, girl. Sorry, y'all. I am getting over a little sickness, so if y'all just heard me suck everything into me, that's why. Your girl been down bad. Your girl been sick. Your girl been still having to get up and go to work with me being under the weather, y'all. It's just a lot been going on with me, y'all. So y'all, back to the story. So basically after that, I want to say some time flew by. Y'all, remember that story time I told y'all about that time I got that ugly bang? And she was one of the girls that was kind of like talking about me a little bit, and I went live about Miss Girl, and I was talking about Miss Girl. Miss Girl kind of didn't pay me no attention. She probably was talking about me on her spam page, but I don't know. But a few years passed by, y'all, and she posted her photo shoot pictures. Like, her birthday was that day, and Miss Girl had looked good. And I told y'all, whether if I like you or not, whether if I have beat you up or not, babe, if you're pretty, I am liking the picture, y'all. And Miss Girl had looked so different, so I had liked her picture. She ended up following me, liking my pictures, and we ended up being back cool. Like, we ended up being cool, y'all. We was cool, and it got to a point where she ended up expecting having a baby, y'all, which made me fall in love with her even more. And y'all, we started telling each other we love each other. Like, I see this girl to this day, y'all. I literally just see her the other weekend. We be hugging like we just never hugged before. Like, we never fought each other before. Like, I think it all just like vanished out our heads or whatever like that. But yeah, that's my girl. Like, when I tell y'all the girl is smart, when I tell y'all the girl is dedicated, she's a great mom. She's a good person. Like, and I do understand, like, at the end of the day, when you're young, you're not really thinking. You're not really being smart in what you're doing. Like I said, I'm not perfect. I have done a lot of things when I was young. As me getting older, I'm still learning. So I don't really, like, put that on her. Like, when they say forgiving, you gotta forgive. Not forget, but you can forgive. And she is one person I can honestly say out of my whole life that I ever had beef with is one person that I actually do care for and I actually love, because she's a sweet person. Because most people, I remember one time, y'all, it was like her baby shower was coming up, and she invited me to her baby shower. I was skeptical about, like, when she was inviting me out, I was skeptical. I'm like, girl, you gonna have your sisters waiting for me, girl? I don't know now. You got your sisters waiting for me at the baby shower, but nah, y'all, she was just cool. She a cool girl, and who am I to keep carrying on some beef? That was some years ago. So yeah, that's the story time of y'all, how I fought this girl and we ended up being like real cool after that, y'all. We is cool to this day, y'all. Like, I be telling that girl I love her, she tell me she love me. Y'all, when I tell y'all this girl hype me up, be up in my comments, y'all not gonna find her, okay? Y'all not gonna find her. But she actually shares my TikTok videos. She does a lot, and I do the same for her. She is like one of my greatest, biggest supporters. Like, I love her. I love her down. And that's why I say, like, sometimes people that you start off on a rough hand with, y'all can end up being the best of friends. Like, and it always kind of work out that way. It's not about the fact that y'all hate each other. It's about the simple fact that y'all really just want to be cool, or y'all really just, it's something that y'all two got in common. So I'm not saying go befriend everybody that you fought, but I'm just saying, like, sometimes that relationship is just, it was a misunderstanding, especially if you was young. If you was young, now I ain't saying that you got your ass, you got your behind whooped, and then you go be back friend with somebody that you got your behind whooped by. No ma'am, I'm not talking about that now, because I'm not getting cool with nobody that whooped my behind. I'm sorry, I'm just not that strong. Me personally, I am not that strong. If you tore me down, we cannot be friends. And I might pretend to be your friend. I might pretend, and then when I see you, I'm gonna tear you up. And that's just what it is with me. But yeah, I do love y'all, and I do appreciate y'all for being patient, waiting up on these story times, waiting. And then not only that, y'all, like, I love y'all so much. Just know I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Thank you for the support. We is on the road to 5K. Follow me on my socials, _.envylex on Instagram. What is it, living like envy on TikTok, living like envy on Snapchat as well. Also, I want to give y'all a little tea. I ended up seeing Turtle like a month ago, like in a corner store, and babe just looked at me. I just looked at her, and she just kept on going. Like, this is the thing, it's no beef, girl. Oh, matter of fact, before the story time end, so how Turtle ended up start back not liking me again is because the boy I was talking to, I guess her friend was like, had intercourse or something with him and got left, and they used to always go on live, and like I was cool with one of her friends, so she'd hate that the girl was cool with me, and she'd be like, oh, you fake, don't be speaking to her, you fake. I join the live, and her and the other girl be like laughing on the live and stuff, and I'm just like, it's no beef. Like, why everybody want, what's up with everybody wanting a problem with me? And that's how I guess the tension got built back up between me and her. But girl, I'm not stunting you, girl. I'm not worried about you, girl. Like, it never gave that, babe. I promise you, babe. Sorry. But yeah, y'all, I love y'all. Have a good day, y'all. Peace out.